Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. If you're here with me in the YouTube, Discord, Kick, or X chat, go ahead, say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We've got Picky, Anya, Ron, and D. Scott, H. Ripsmod, Paul, Yoon, Ray Williams, Freddie Rivera, Zen Scalper. Good morning. What's cracking there? Doc Kelvin, Robino, Bob, Prime Cap, Cube Q, Silent NW, Jay Prowse, Mass Rig, Julius, Chrono, Ember, Stan, Dust, Jay Luch, SW, Nathan. Good morning. Zona Hedge, Matt, Coach Steve, Gringo El Diablo, Traveler Girl, Maricela, Bathing Ape, Stoli, Rhino Trader, Sander DBE, Peter BN, NQ Nonsense, P Liquor is in the building, Yama, Robitos, Shanzi, good morning, Farron, Wotus, George Marco, Charlie FXer, good morning, Pedro, the one and only, Lamar, Nathan Ader, Navy Guy, I Can't Trade, good morning to you, Tickhound, Steph, Topple Fiddle, good morning, Dusk, Pork Chop, Cube Q, Chrono Ember, Noah Schwartz, Starbog, Pocket Aces, Cat and Ads. Good morning to you, Always Be Racing, Frank D1, AFA, Go Hard Greg, Green Trades Only, Gilly, Wee Nar, good morning. What's up there? Solidine, good morning. TDG, Green Trades Only, Focus Chan, Yolanda in the building, Trend Seeker, Blink Shot, Shelly, Radrid, Joe B, Potechko, Preja, Woots. Good morning to you, Senna. What's up, Cheese Balls, Macmo, Ripsmod 69, Pudsy, Malise, Trend Seeker. Good morning. Shannon, K-Jun, D-Cross, Tomoki, Ali, Sedum Gaines, good morning. Jose Cuervo, Santa Rides at KTM, good morning. What is happening? Got a lot of folks in here. Black Amex, more MB1, Godwreck Facer, good morning. JC Trades, BK Trades, Mac D, Sama, Rye, Blaze, Natty, good morning. What's up, July Peppers? How's everybody doing this morning? Got another uneventful calendar day except for one piece of news that's coming out at 10 a.m. Pretty unlikely that I'm going to trade anything meaningful today. Already made that decision. How was the Yeet session yesterday? We were up 4K, I think. Yeah, right around 4K, and then we finished the session up 2K. But the crazy thing is, what was actually like worth paying attention to was this right here. Brainwashed. 18,264X. Multi. I wonder who that was. That was our own Cashies in here. Cash hit a slot for 12,784. Is insane. Can't believe it. I've never hit a multi that big. I didn't even know they existed that big. It's insane. Got a 1400X on Wanted, base hit, and 3900X on Dork Unit last night. Bro, what are you guys doing? Let me in on the secrets. Like, I just get wrecked most of the time. He spun into that. Cash, he spun into that. I don't even know if he's here. He's probably nursing a hangover right now. There's no way that he's going to be up this early. I'm pretty sure he spun into it. We watched the replay of it yesterday on the stream, on the gambling stream. It was crazy. It looked like it was broken. It just kept going and going and going. Amazing Trader Rips, 200K to over 600K since June. Yeah. There we go. There she is. One trade yesterday. 641, 837 in the balance right now. So, pretty nuts, if you ask me. I would have loved to have been long from 6 o'clock this morning. That would have been sweet. Long 100. You're almost up 200K or something. You're up $1,000 on gold futures. Give it up for Jeremy Bricco. How's the starter pack work on Yeet? Have you never gambled before on Yeet? Gamble $1, get money. That's what my wife calls me. What? Jeremy Bricco? That's weird. It really did look like it was bugged, dude. I've never seen that happen before. It's insane. Absolutely bonkers, bro. First, what would you recommend as a starting balance for a personal account? Let me ask you this first. Do you have 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props? Let's start there. What's up there? Bibsa, Kofi, Barefoot Green Pack. What's a bad decision? Oh, no, then don't even think about it. You should never be trading a personal account. You need 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props. If you were going to say yes, I was going to say take 10% of what you've made in the last 12 months from props and put that towards a personal account. Take 10%. I would never put money in a personal account if I haven't proven consistent profitability. I wish I could have taken my own advice when I first started trading, but I didn't trade on props when I first started. After you told me I was crazy for putting 50K in an amp, I withdrew 40K. There you go. Does it feel better now having 10K in there? 10K is a lot of money, right? Tried trading gold last night, got whiplash watching the tape. I don't even have bookmap data for GC. I guess I should get it. Because it's not on the same CME package I have. Yeah, I mean, looks kind of like NQ-ish, kind of, a little bit. Bookmap is very clean on bookmap. Yes. What's up, MG? Oh, gold. Gold is very clean on bookmap. Yeah, I've never looked at it. I'm not a metals trader, so I've never looked at it before on bookmap. It's early, huh? Bookmap is very clean on bookmap. Longs on NQ looking valid. Yeah, I just don't trust it. We had what's his name? Where is he? Brother, where are you? Fed's Waller. He had a lot to say on CNBC. Says Fed needs to cut the rates, but be cautious about it. Fed is not going to be aggressive or fast. It will move in 25 basis point steps. Do not know if I'm a Fed chair finalist, and he is. So, very conservative approach. And he had a lot to say, and we'll talk about it when more people get here. Because if I start talking about it now, 20 minutes from now, there's going to be 3 people that jump into the chat, and they're like, hey man, did you know that Fed's Waller was speaking earlier on CNBC? Did you know? Morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good start of the day. How you doing, Mocash? Are you plugged in at Yeet Ripsy? You should recommend them add the roller coaster game. They have it at Rollbit. I mean, what do you mean plugged in? I have a direct line of communication with them for sure. But I really don't think they care what I have to say. If I'm being honest. I did suggest that they get Keno, and we have Keno now. I don't think I had anything to do with that, though. It'd be stupid for me to think that. I'm not ICT. I'm not a delusional psychopath. I'm doing amazing. Heading out to work soon. Thanks for asking Ripsy to go. Well, that's lovely. I think they're going to have a lot more Yeet originals coming out. I think they're going to start matching all the other originals that are out there, you know, that you can have on other casino platforms, of course. Let's bring up the NQ chart since that's what's moving here. I don't trust anything right now. I mean, it's certainly not my market. A slow grinding market is never really my market. The only time I'd be long in this is if somehow, some way I really saw something. Of course, I wasn't watching the market at the time. I was writing my memo, so I was looking at other tickers, but had I seen something down here that just for some reason pulls me into the market, that'd be a beautiful trade to somehow hold that, but just don't see that happening, and that's why I'm not in it. Drop YouTube so we can get some good music. I mean, this isn't bad. You know? What's up, Fullport Nico? How are you? Zysoft, What makes you want to trade a personal account versus trading props, by the way? I had a dream you were opening CSGO cases, brother. It's been so long since I opened a CSGO case. It's been literally forever since I've done that. I had a lot of... That's a ridiculous animation. I had a lot of really dope weapons on CSGO. Can you get a link to your memos, or are those internal? They get posted to every brokerage house, so or like every popular retail brokerage. So like E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Schwab, all that. But they get posted like a little bit later. You're my favorite trader, Rips, ABG all day. What's that ABG? Always banging grannies or something? What was ABG all day? Do you still own some CSGO skins? Yes, actually, I still have a Fire Serpent. I have a factory new Fire Serpent with some type of rare sticker on it. I think it's like the foil gold crown sticker or something like that. I think it's, last time I checked, whatever it's worth, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 grand or something like that. I should probably just get rid of it, but CSGO skins have been outperforming everything. Should add that to the channel points? What should we add to the channel points? Opened a pretty crazy knife not that long ago on CS. What's it worth? Oh, Fire Serpent. No. No, I would sell that if anything. The most depressing thing when I look at like CSGO skins, the most depressing thing that I look at is like what I was buying them with. I was buying them with Bitcoin, like multiple Bitcoin. It's really terrifying to look back, because like the weapons I was buying were like 4K, so that was like 3.5 Bitcoin at the time. Just horrible. Ripster, the only trader I have found that posts their statement every day. Good stuff, man. Thanks for everything. I've learned a lot from you. There's not gonna be, like, I'm just telling you right now, like, you're not gonna see that because trading is so difficult. No streamers are good traders. Like, let's face it. Like, there's very few that are actually good traders. But for in a broad stroke, no streamers are good traders. They're all just affiliate slanging, prop firm flipping, retard traders. They all suck balls at trading. Truthfully, you know, they really do. They're just god-awful traders. And you can see this in a basis of fact where the ones that have said that I'm going to trade a personal account. Where has it gone? Where did it go? Why did you stop posting about it? And their audience that watches them is so brain dead retarded that they can't rub the two brain cells they have together to figure that out. And they just continue to get gaslit every single day. And then they sit there and they wonder, wait, why have I just reset accounts all year? Why haven't I made any profit? And it's because the person you're watching, all they do is reset accounts. You can't, like, and it's hilarious because their IQ is literally below room temperature, and they can't rub the two brain cells they have together to put together that cohesive thought process of like, wait a second, the guy I'm watching only resets accounts over and over, only trades props, tried to trade a personal account and got fucking smoked. Huh. Maybe this guy sucks dick at trading. Maybe. Nah, probably not. It's so ridiculous. It's absurd. It's fine. It's great. On a personal account, you can't just go crazy with contracts because the margin required props are a bit misleading and letting you trade multiple contracts with so little balance. You just gotta, be in control of your trading. Good morning. Orby woke me up with a clip of you. Oh, hi. What's up, Cashies? We were just talking about you. Did you see the part where Yeet called you out? Look at this. Check this out, bro. Look at that. That's you, buddy. I don't even know if you're on Twitter because I was going to like tag you, but that's you, buddy. Isn't that so dope? I mean, I've never seen a multi that big. Ever. It was a 70-cent bet. If you think props are going to let you get payouts and payouts, you're an idiot. Yeah, Richard, you're just wrong on that, though. So, there's literally people that send me messages every single day. They're like, thanks, man. I watched your stream. Look, I got another payout. Somebody messaged me yesterday. What did they get yesterday? Literally nobody's in the world of social media, right? Rockstar traders, but literally nobody in the world of social media. So your anecdotal little quip there, Richard, is wrong. Just because you can't get payouts doesn't mean that other people can't. Do you know what I mean? Let's see here. Because he was laughing about it and he was like, oh. I get so many fucking DMs. Oh, here we go. What did they say? Found it. This person took a payout for another $40,000, and they said because of Apex, they're putting $80,000 down to buy a duplex. So, Richard, just because you suck dick at trading doesn't mean that other people do. So. But yeah, this person has zero social media following, and they're just like, they were talking shit about, like, I don't know how people complain about it. It's people like Richard that they go on Twitter or social media and they're like, nobody ever gets paid. And they don't realize it's like, oh, it's been me the whole time gargling the balls of the market, sucking that market's cock because I'm so bad at trading. They don't realize that. Richard's the kind of guy who like wears knee pads when he trades. Do you know what I mean? He's the kind of guy who wears knee pads when he trades just to prepare himself for collecting that market's load straight on his face. Now he's walking it back. Look at this. I didn't say you will not get paid. Wait. Now he's walking it back. Good old Richard Harris. Good old Harry Dick in here. Walking it right back. But I didn't say that. I didn't say that. It wasn't me. Walk it back, buddy. Walk it on back. You should go to that Pilates class and go fuck a MILF today, dude. You should go do that since you live in Hidden Hills and all that other bullshit you talk about every single day. You fucking weirdo. I love you, buddy. I love you. Your LARPing is just like so retarded sometimes. The LARP just gets so old. You and Owen have to be buds in some lifetime. Who the hell's Owen? SW. Yeah. I live next to Kim Kardashian. Like, he lives this weird LARP fantasy. It's just such a fucking weirdo. He's such a fucking weirdo. Oh, there you are, Cash. You did it. Maybe I never should have blocked him. Miss the entertainment he serves up. It's just, yeah. It's just, sometimes it's just like so retarded. It's just, yeah, it's Friday. Trade for Base says, Richard Harris, I received over 186,000 in payouts this year from multiple props. So you're wrong. If I blew up today, I still made more than most in a year. There you go. Another person who's not popular on social media taking payouts. How about that? Guys, Apex and Tradeify and TPD have been paying my bills this entire year. There you go. Oh my gosh, some reality. Not some weirdo LARPers that are talking about fruit snacks and fucking weird shit. I've taken 3 payouts from Top Step since May. I build a cushion, then take a payout so I don't blow up my accounts. There you go. 600K from props this year. Oh, it's Justin. Weird. Justin, the guy who has literally 20 followers. How many followers you got on X? 20? Mo Cash, you lost your house? Well, if QQ's around, you'll find it. Taking 20K in payouts this year. Nothing crazy, but helps pay the bills. Do this. Drop a W in chat if you've taken a payout from a prop this year. I just want to see. Drop an L if you've not taken a payout from a prop this year. I just want to see. Actually, we could do polls on both of these. I'm actually curious. Have you taken a payout this year? Yes. No. Taking a prop. Okay. It's anonymous, so I can't see who votes what, by the way. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-ba-dum-boom-boom-boom. I'll do one on Kick here, too. There we go. Dude, Mocash, you're back with the gold house. Yeah, they just mean their monthly sub, that's all. $4 from Top Step account? I don't believe you. I think you've taken a lot more. Didn't you start a barbershop from payouts? From prop firm payouts? Is it good to take 500 every 7 days from funded accounts? I'm having a $1,000 buffer every time I withdraw 500 and just make 100 a day on MFF. Is this good or not? I think so. Yeah, it's the house icon and Kick, correct. Take care, Justin. We'll see you later on, maybe. We're getting some Canadian data. I don't really care, though. It's not going to do anything. The only piece of news that I think we're going to get today that's going to mean something is the University of Michigan sentiment, but that's going to be precluded by Austin Goolsby at 9:45. Once this poll is over, we're going to do a prediction for 9 o'clock for Channel Points gamblers out there. Yes, sir, and they make me good passive income. I only work there 2 days a week and trade the rest. Miss Man rips and crib me a year ago, and I listen. Nice work, buddy. Yeah, you funded that with prop firm payouts, I think. If I'm not mistaken. NFP was... Yeah. There's no NFP today. No shot. Which indicators do you have on the chart? Spaceman BTC, key level, the VWAP, and visible range volume profile. Oh yeah, dude, the government's still shut down. Until the government's not shut down, we're not going to have anything. All right, let's see. So on Kick, 63%, and on YouTube, 59% have taken payouts. Huh. Interesting. 800 bucks 3 weeks ago, 1600 for next Tuesday from Tick Tick at MFFU. Nice. Find it harder or easier in Gov shutdown? We don't have data. I like momentum. I've been making my way with momentum. This week we are up. Let me see what we're up this week. I mean, it's pretty decent. We didn't trade on Tuesday. Let me just pull up the broker statements. A lot easier to do it that way. All right, so what is the balance as of today? Is 641,837.95, and then on Monday, which was what, October 6th. Let's see here. October 6th. There we go. Balance was, is that right? 590. Holy shit. 590,062.95. 51,000. Dude, wow. I'm up 51K this week. 51,775 this week. That's a damn good week. I'll take that. It's because that 30K day. That's what it was. So that's a good week. I'm happy with that. So that's why I'm kind of like, if there was something to trade today, like Michigan sentiment is probably going to be shrugged off because like there's going to be a lot of people not even at their desk adjusting positions around that time. Maybe the Fed speak. I don't know. So I don't know. Consumer sentiment, the University of Michigan sentiment, not consumer sentiment. University of Michigan. They're putting out that data. Tick does straight to fund and only need to make $250 a day, and that rule replaces 20%. You can make as much as you want. That doesn't seem sustainable. That just seems like. Do they do daily payouts, or how does that work? No news is good news on a Friday. Yeah, I mean, there's less things to trade. If you're stressed out about trading, you know, there's less to worry about. So Canada's data here. More people employed. Unemployment rate dropped by spot 10 or spot 1. Their unemployment rate's at 7.1%. Seems awfully high. Is there a lot of anybody from Canada who's watching in here? Is there just a lot of like welfare people in Canada? Is that what's going on? Like that just seems unusually high. You know, what you got planned for the weekend? I need to go out there to Vegas. I was gonna go to I think it's Dylan Mullaney tonight. I think he's playing tonight. I was thinking about going and seeing him. They had some pretty choice seats that were still available. Lots of welfare. What's the cow data? What, cow. Oh, the cow data. It's moo. Tick, I will check them out right now. Never heard of them. I don't know. I would be been around for a year. They do 10 days first. Oh, dude, 10 days. Ugh. 10 trading days to get a payout? No, thanks. Yikes. That's way too many, bro. And it's year 2025. It's almost 2026. They're asking you to trade for 10 days before a payout? Ugh. Blech. No, thank you.
Nope.
No shot. Dylan Mullaney? No, who is it? Dude, who's the comedian? John Mulaney. John Mulaney is the comedian. John Mulaney. I think. John Mulaney. He's playing at Dolby Theater tonight. I don't know. Who's Dylan Mulaney? I don't even have that in my memory banks. Said unlimited cap on payouts, so that got me interested. Yeah, but 10 days is... Oh, is that for real? Oh, God, I forgot about that. That was a long time ago. You're a Canadian. Immigrants have taken over here. Be happy you have Trump. I mean, that's crazy. What do you mean by taking over, though? Like, really? Well, isn't like UK falling too, where it's like you can't even say anything on social media because they'll come and arrest you, or is that just like BS? Is that true? Like UK is going downhill? Oh my God. What the hell are you? How is that real? How is that real? What the hell? That sounds awful. Robino says, UK is a shithole. I hate this place. I'm sorry, man. China's more freedom than the USA. That's crazy. I have no desire to travel anywhere. Not allowed to be English anymore. Do they arrest you if you try to drink tea in the afternoon? Ireland flags are banned? You're lying. There's no way, dude. Come on. Yeah, I have no desire to go anywhere. Jeremy says, John Mulaney is funny as hell. Sat front row for Nate Bargatze, July. Got a fist bump at the end of the show. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about going and see that with my wife tonight, but I don't know. It's at 8 o'clock and it's like, it's late. I'm such an old man. Lots of welfare in Canada. Homeless is pretty bad here as well. Left-wing government wants socialism. How would people, man? Just not my speed, man. Capitalism all the way. Capitalism and meritocracy is me all the way, man. Get paid for how well you do. Meritocracy, baby. Hoorah. Warren Ribs saw one of your recent reels about patience in the markets. Curious what earbuds you were using. What brand? The Shure. Let me see. They're the the balls, sure's ones, whatever they are. Ding, 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 ding. Sure. Oh, come on. Let's see. Looking through my Amazon orders here. Got them a while ago. SE846. Sure, SE846. Been playing a lot of poker lately? No, not at all, really. Have been focused on launching something that's coming out soon. BTE, I like Tradeify, TPT, and MFU the best, just like Tick for the straight to fund. They also have regular straight to fund that does the same as the other firms. Yeah, I think there's going to be new stuff coming out here pretty soon from a lot of these offerings, just because there's so much competition now. There needs to be somebody that stands apart from the rest. I think we're going to see something rolling in 2026 soon. So, our prime minister loves Trump's balls in his mouth. Interesting. That's very interesting. Shows socialism works so well. Just look at the history of it. There you go. You're a homeless trader? Where do you get your internet from then? Anyone who wants socialism has probably never talked to anyone who's actually escaped it. That is a fact. That is a fact. The people who champion socialism are like these streamers. Like, isn't Hassan a socialist or something? Isn't that guy who abused his dog live on stream, isn't he a socialist? Did I hear Rips is launching a prop firm? God, no. No, no, no. God, no. Jeez, I hope that that's not being misconstrued. No, 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 no. God, no. No, that's not what's coming. Well, you guys are going to be really underwhelmed. I should have just stopped talking about whatever's coming. Maybe there's something coming. You guys are going to be severely underwhelmed. But yeah, there's that guy Hassan who abused his dog live on stream. He talks, I'm pretty sure he champions socialism while he streams in his cushy multi-million-dollar home in Los Angeles. Looney Tune shit. But it's also like, you know what? There's a lot of people who tune into traders that can't trade, streamers who can't trade, and they're like, oh, he's the best. Oh, he's the best. Like, so I get it. There's a lot of retards out there. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of retards. There's people who tune into a self-proclaimed socialist who's streaming from a mansion in LA who makes money from streaming. There's so many retards out there. It's crazy. Traders who can't stream are more better. Amen, brother. There's tens of us. No, there's ones of us out there that stream and trade and actually do it well. Rips Le Lightning funded is the trailing drawdown is daily. Let me see. Oh, end of day drawdown. Yes, it's end of day drawdown. It is not trailing drawdown. It is end of day. End of day. You know people who trade while in prison? How? How do they even have phones or laptops? You know who was tweeting from prison was Elizabeth Holmes. That's weird. Also, isn't SBF tweeting from prison too? That doesn't seem right. I wonder if he's trading Bitcoin or something. Wait, what is this gift, bro? What is, brother, what are you sending? What is this? What is this? What do you search for to find that GIF? Trading from prison. Oh my God, bro. All right. I'm going to do my job as a moderator here, and we're going to pretend that one never happened. Of course, Marcio. Oh yeah, Martin Shkreli, but he's not in prison anymore. Martin Shkreli, was he using the internet while in prison? Martin Shkreli is like balls deep short on everything right now, or short something. I think quantum names. I'm pretty sure he's short quantum names, but he's long SPRB. I think he has a really good average in that one. So he's balancing his portfolio with that. What's wrong, Robino? Why did you scream no? Are you okay? Light at the end of the stop, bro. Man, it really is Friday, huh? I loved when TPT's customer service tried to justify their change from EO data to trailing when funded. They said to protect the firm's capital, it's SIM funded. Little rascals, yeah. Yeah. Martin is dumping on his following. Is he? SPRB? Martin was in Fed prison. I don't think he was allowed to trade due to circumstances surrounding his case. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, we didn't do a gamble. My bad, bro. What am I yapping for? We haven't done a gamble. My bad. Somebody finally asked the right question here. All right, so 9 a.m. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to get your votes in here, and this is what we're going to do. All right, run it. Gamble it up, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anybody who's owed anything right now? Let's see. Nope. Nobody's requested anything. Sweet. Can't believe that stock went from 19 to 360. I mean, I was part of a squeeze where stock went from sub $10 to $1,100, and I was long the stock. It was like the last time that I traded like a small cap shitter, long time ago. It was like 3 years ago now, maybe 4. That guy Martin lives in my building. My father manages. No way. That's dope. He's a bright guy. He's just sometimes is misaligning his purpose, I think. Took the gift away, brother. What were you gonna bookmark it? Would anybody be interested in a learning stream next week if I did one? That's not me, by sorry. SW is asking, would anybody be interested in a learning stream next week if I did one? I think resoundingly yes. Watch this. I'm gonna add a thumbs up and a thumbs down here. You pick what you want here. Click which one you want. Vote live on the watch this. That's not how SW talks. Sorry. SW says, oi! Will anybody be... Sorry, no, I can't do it. It's too early. It's way too early. It's way too early. It's way too early, man. Stop. Was that small cap HKD? I did that one too. It was shortly after, but it was ATXG or AXTG. ATXG, I think. What's up, Isma? Buenos dias a ti. Is it me or was Rips more behaved during Top Step stream? No way. No. Me? Me? Behaved? No way. I don't believe you. Yeah, everybody would watch SW. Everyone should definitely bet down because I bet up. Everybody is betting down right now. The smart ones are waiting until the final moment. I should have made it 9:05. Gold small caps miners are going crazy. Let's see what JNUG is doing today. Dude, JNUG is literally, why is it so expensive? And it's only 2x now. Somebody pointed that out to me. It used to be 3x. This thing used to be, what's JDUS must be like sub 20, right? Yeah. How are they so far apart though? That's just stupid. That makes it no fun. That's where I started 11 short years ago. Wait, Scooby-Doo? That wasn't Scooby-Doo, that was SW, man. D-Gas, you guys, oh man, what was, wasn't D-Gas, was that natural gas? I gotta see this, what was D-Gas? What was D-Gas? I remember it, but I don't remember it. What was it? Was it gas? It was natural gas. Okay. Bro, that's a throwback. ETFs are dope, man. I don't mind ETFs. My buddy wasn't like, it was a friend of a friend, but back in those days when I was trading JNUG and JDUS, there was this moron who had a ton of money, and they literally were watching the contango of something. So like if you go to like JDUS here, it's at $4, but if you go back, watch this, because of contango and how these things work, you go back and it looks like, right? It looks like, because of the way that ETFs work with contango, it literally looks like it was trading so much more. I watched him hold a $600,000 position to $10,000 over the course of like 6 months. Because he didn't understand how contango worked with ETFs. Funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. What's the saying? A fool and their money is soon parted. is just like the dumbest thing I've ever seen somebody do, but also the funniest, because I actually didn't like the guy. We were in a private jet one time and he was completely blasted and he starts smoking a cigarette in the private jet. And it's like, bro, you can't do that. He was like literally blacked out. Just absurd. Guy's a moron. He's got to be dead broke now. Remember when oil went negative, dude? I wish I was short, man. Dude, there's so many like young traders at that time that made a lot of money. I do remember it, but I certainly was not trading futures. I wasn't trading crude. I wasn't trading anything that had exposure to that. So I wish. That would have been sick, dude. Literally just absolutely insane. Power. The kid was a retard. What a dump here, by the way. Through the VWAP and dumping lower. Caught none of it. What's up, Callie? How are you? I wish I knew you then. Dude, I know, man. Dude, I had no exposure to anything like that. I was literally like either balls deep in equities or options at the time. Literally, I was like, had no exposure to any of those markets. Rather be out of a trade wishing I was in than in a trade wishing I was out. I like that a lot, yeah. National, I want to see a stream from you too, man. If you're up for it. No pressure. If you're up for it. Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. If you want. I would like to. I'm sure the people would too, but yeah. If you'd like. If you have some free time. Ribs, you got an SF90, right? How do you like it thinking about a 488? I used to have a 488. I had a 458, a 488, and then straight to the SF90. I had two 458s, two 488s, and then straight to the SF90. Took a little break from Ferraris. SF90 is completely different from a 488 because you're talking about a hybrid system versus a natty gas turbo. Natty gas. Why am I saying natty gas? I'm thinking about energies. I pick up my SF90 from the shop, hopefully Monday. We've been waiting for a part from Italy because something with one of the sensors, we had to order a part from Italy. So I haven't been able to drive my SF90 for the last 2 weeks. Because it's a hybrid system and because that's how they are, it's just... You're going to deal with a lot more snafus, and it's their first large production hybrid vehicle. So, you know, it's annoying when I can't drive my own car that I own, which is kind of annoying, but but yeah, if you're wanting to get a 488, I highly recommend it. When I was one of the first 7 people in the US to have a 488 GTB, not the drop top version, but the GTB. I literally was like laughing so much I started crying leaving the dealership lot because there's no test driving, right? You spec it out, you order it, and then you take delivery of it. When I drove off the lot, I literally was laughing so hard I was crying because the difference between the 458 and the 488 was so significant because it went from being naturally aspirated to a twin turbo. And the turbo lag was non-existent. It was absolutely bonkers. Like, crazy. It was so fun. That looks incredibly strong for owners. I will say that is a fact right now. Did you try because more NA? Or wait, what are you saying? Have I purchased any American cars before? I'm sure. Hold on, let me think. Maybe not, actually. I don't think so. Hold on. Wait, have I? I don't think I have, actually. Huh. I've never really pondered that thought. I don't think I've ever had an American car. How much is yearly maintenance to own a Bugatti Chiron? I don't really have any interest in owning a Bugatti. You know what I mean? I don't really have, like, I don't look at that car and like, man, that's so pretty. I want that thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Just never really thought about it. Would love to? Nice, man. Yeah, take your time. There's no rush. It's just helpful, you know? It's helpful. Thank you for your true streaming, brother. If I can help in any way in the future, let me know. I'm in kick-ass client support. Just saying, gotcha, buddy. I'd sell your kitty for a Chiron. I just don't have Dude, the maintenance for my car, like my car is getting apart. My SF90 is getting apart right now. I really doubt I'm gonna have to pay anything. I think I'm gonna pick it up, sign 2 pieces of paper, and then I leave. You know. Richard Harris says, "Hello, Rips. This is Bobby Ballsuckers. Can you let Richard know I put a W in chat and let him know I make tens of thousands in payouts? Screw you, Richard. It's all real." Sounds like you're living in denial, my friend. Sounds like you're living in denial. I love you, buddy, but it's okay. Just, you know, get some payouts, man. Crap, now I'm missing SW and national streams? I mean, you can get them anytime you want, baby. Bugattis look like roly-polies. You know, I will say this. So my Bentley was built in the same factory as a Bugatti. It's the Volkswagen factory, so it's built in the same factory as Porsche, Bugatti, Audi, Lamborghini. My Bentley feels kind of like a mini, given I've never driven a Bugatti. I've never been in a Bugatti and been driven. My friend had one. I never went in it. He ended up buying Birdman's Bugatti. He was like the second owner of it, I believe. Or Birdman, no, Birdman bought it from him. I'm pretty sure. He was the original owner of it. Anyway, that Bugatti, years and years ago. Never went in it, never rode in it, saw it a few times. But my Bentley feels like a mini Bugatti to me. I don't know. I love my Bentley. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Y'all need to be more concerned about the upkeep cost of an 02 Honda Civic. Yeah. Like, you just gotta, like, supercars and all that stuff, it all has warranty. I don't think I've ever paid $1 for maintenance on my Bentley. The only thing I really did to my Bentley was to add the Akrapovic system. It was like a Bentley. They worked on it together, so it's like I got that done at the Bentley dealership. So anyway, Fiat 500 in the house, nice. Rips Mod says Richard Harris don't make my dick hard. Well, there you go. My take is we're gonna eat some orders up to the downside. I mean, downside gaps, rug pull Friday on the NQ. Maybe. I mean, it would be nice if we had some type of catalyst to trade, wouldn't it? One day I'll have a Bentley. I love them. I didn't like the old ones. I had a Bentley for a week or like 2 weeks. Like, I don't know. What year was that? It was a forest green one with peanut butter guts. I hated it. It was awful. Got rid of it in like a week. Horrible. Hated it. This one though, very nice. But the Bentley back then was just, they had all sorts of issues. 70s classic Bronco for life. There you go. Had a GT for a couple of years. Yeah, that's what I have, a GT Speed. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, GT Speed. It's the W12 version. It's got 600 or 700 horsepower, naturally aspirated, no hybrid, W12. It's a beast. The W12 is so big. It actually doesn't do bad on gas mileage, I think. When I fill it up, it says it gets 500 miles to the tank. I think I don't have any idea what it is. I think it's like 20 or 25 gallon tank. I used to have a Rolls-Royce Wraith. I thought the Bentley shits on that, personally. The Wraith was fine for its time. It was fine, but I personally believe that the GT Speed is better. It's kind of big. My buddy has a Spectre. He wants to get rid of it, if that tells you anything. I'm not ready to make the leap into an all-electric car. Unless it was like a Tesla and I'm not spending a lot of money on it. But when I say like all-electric car, I'm talking about like all-electric Maybach or all-electric Spectre, Rolls-Royce. You know. There's a viral video of a guy that got a quote of $30,000 for a Bugatti oil change because you have to remove body panels in order to get all the cylinders. Why wouldn't you just have that thing under warranty though? You know? Brabus or Manstree. I almost got my wife a Brabus GLE and then just was like over it. She was like, whatever. It had like the Tiffany blue interior. It was very bright. And I was like, baby, you want this? And she's like, I was like, okay, well, if you don't want it, I don't really care either. Doesn't change my life. It's weird seeing a dude drive a Tesla. What do you drive, Richard Harris? Pull deep into the LARP and let's come up with something really good. Live up to the LARP. Seen the video of the guy in Texas committing insurance fraud? Yes, I have seen that one. Wrecking his Bugatti. I've seen that one for sure. It's ridiculous. Patently absurd that that guy tried to get away with some nonsense like that. Currently driving BMW M3 2022. Last M3 that I drove was like that mustard M3 drop top. It was like their color for that year. It's so ugly. My buddy had one of those. Terribly hideous. Like mustard yellow. Absolutely gross. But it was cool. Dude, I don't know. I think I liked cars way back when more than I do now. I love my cars now, but I'm not like, oh my God, I love cars, you know. I used to really like cars when I was younger. Baby poop yellow, yeah, that's literally what it was. It looked like baby shit yellow. What about Tesla Cybertruck? I personally do not like the looks of those. And I think that somebody could do the wrong thing with that thing. If you're thinking back to like those parade terrorist attacks, I feel like that. I'm surprised that nothing has happened with a Tesla Cybertruck as far as that goes. Fridge on wheels. I don't like the look of it at all. GT3 RS. I've never owned one, but I love that car. I've always wanted an excuse to buy one, but then I just kind of like, every single time I start looking at a car, I'm like, what am I doing? I don't really care anymore. I don't care that much. Every single time I start looking, it was like I was going to get that SF90 Spider, and then I was like, because like I gave them such a lowball offer that they never called me back. But I was like, you know, it's nice to be in a position where you don't really want a car, but you'll like, if you can get a good deal on it, yeah, whatever, I'll get it, you know. They did try something with a bomb in a Cybertruck. Yeah, that was here in Vegas, wasn't it? Yeah, but I'm surprised that nobody's done a terrorist attack with one of those things before, where it's like, that thing has a lot of power and it's very heavy. That could do some serious bad things, you know? 5 minutes unders are loving this. They are, but we could see a little up jump the boogie here if some buyers step in. You never know. Anything can happen, really. When I see a dude driving Tesla, the first thought is he a giver or a taker? That's interesting. Your mind goes there, Richard. Sounds like you ponder those thoughts often. I wish they made older cars with modern mechanics. They do. They make resto mods, dude. They make like all electric resto mods now. GT3 RS Weissach. Yeah, I like the Weissach package. It's a nice car, but it's not like a daily driver, right? I've never driven in one. I'm assuming like, I drove in a Porsche like a year ago and I was shocked by how comfortable the new 911 platform was. It's insane. It's super comfortable. Like way more comfortable than the Porsches I ever had. Way more comfortable. But is the new, the thing that I don't know is if the GT3 RS is comfortable or if it's like you get in and like you drive for an hour, you're like, I need a chiropractor. GT3 could be a daily, but an RS. Yeah, it's just like it's a track car, you know? It's a track car. It's not a car that I would enjoy driving down to the strip with my wife for date night, you know? The SF90 is, you know, kind of rough. I have the carbon seats in my SF90, so it's kind of rough-ish. It's not like driving to the Bentley or driving in her GLE with the massage seats. Richard's first thought when seeing a car is gay sex. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. It seems awfully strange. That's where his mind wanders to, is like, I see a dude in a car and all of a sudden I wonder, does he give it or take it in regards to gay sex? But, you know, it's Richard Harris. What do you expect? What do you expect? Whistling Diesel destroyed a Cybertruck. I did see that. It's wild. I wonder if that deterred people from buying a Cybertruck or if it encouraged people to buy a Cybertruck. Why did you hide him, Ripsmod? What are you doing? Why would you hide him? What the hell are you doing? Why are you hiding Richard Harris? Ripsmod, don't be mean. Why would you do that? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What is going on? Why do you keep hiding him? Did I miss something? What are you doing? I'm going to unhide them again. What are you doing this for? Why are we unhiding and hiding? Ripsmod has gone rogue. GT3 RS is for 20-year-old guys taking steroids only use the word bro, maybe. Someone tell Richard not to worry, Rips will be over. No, dude, stop. He's fine. He's unbanned, or he's unhidden. I don't know why Ripsmod was going crazy. Ripsmod, you're This is what happens when you have nothing to do on a Friday. You just go crazy doing nonsense. I don't know many 20-year-old guys that could afford a GT3 RS. They're the social media scammers, dude. Discord doesn't work, Rips. What do you mean? What part? What part doesn't work? Wait. Oh, let me fix it. Sorry. I don't know why Discord is just so trash lately. Discord being investigated? Are they actually? Or is that a real thing? Is that an actual headline? By who? What did they do? What did they do? All right, 9 a.m. Unders are easily getting paid on this. Oh, that has... I thought you were talking about as a company. All right, there you go. The Blows win. Let's do another prediction here for... I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to hang out until then, but let's do... let me think. Let's do the 945 candle. Let's do this. 945. Let's do this 945 candle, and we'll do 10 minutes for this prediction. Dude, this is crazy. It jumped right back up. We should have done 905 for the prediction. There you go. New channel point prediction there. Vote or bet your channel points. Randy, I was talking about you this morning. You're the guy who took a $40,000 payout and you're putting $80,000 towards investing in a duplex. Is that you? Yes or no? Because there was somebody in here who didn't believe your story. Thoughts about the Ferrari financials, the stock puke? I haven't looked into it. I'm assuming that people are... that's you. There you go. Give it up for Randy, dude. It's weird how we have so many winners in this chat versus other streamers' chats who are like, just reset again for 800th time today. 240K Apex payouts in a month. Let's go, baby. This is what happens. You follow the rules, you get paid. Let's go, baby. Randy, you're not on social media, right? You didn't have to send an x-ray picture of your balls to anybody, right? Just follow the rules. Ferrari deliveries way down. Dude, I don't think the Testarossa is going to do very well. I really don't. He goes, no. Yeah, there you go. Apex rules are annoying, but they absolutely pay if you follow the rules. And that's the thing, dude. If you don't want to play by the rules, just don't trade on them. But don't be shocked. Oh my God, look at the market now. Now I'm mad the unders got paid. I'm not really, but you know what I mean. We should have done it like at 10:05 or 9:05 rather. If you get a payout like Randy, Apex is the best firm for those types of numbers with copy trading. They give you the most leverage, right? Here, let's break it down. If you trade on Apex, they give you 20x leverage, right? 20x leverage, meaning that you have 20 accounts that you could trade. They have very strict rules. You need to make sure that you fully grasp and understand all the rules before you start trading, because otherwise you're going to turn into somebody like Richard Harris, who's just like a little crybaby and is like, nah, nobody gets paid on props because they don't read the rules. And so at the end of the day, if you're reading the rules and you understand, like, okay, 20x leverage. The thing that's crazy about it, Monica, and this is to you, is that if you make $500 in a day on a prop firm, like if you're trading on one Top Step account, you would have made $10,000 doing the exact same trade, copying 20x on Apex. That's the best part about it. Is it going to be hard? Yes. Trailing drawdown, 30% rule, trading days. It's hard to be consistent. Trading is hard, right? Trading is hard. Very, 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 very hard. But there's no cap after 6 payouts, right? Your 6th payout is completely uncapped. The payout caps already are pretty... You get 40K in a 50K account. You get 40K every payout. If you're doing 20 accounts, you get $2,000. It's $40,000. I mean, so there's a lot of benefits. Now, if you don't like the rules, good news for you. There's so many other props to choose from. All the props that I recommend are scrolling at the bottom of the screen right here. And it shows their current discounts if you use code RIPS. It's like Apex, we just talked about. Tradeify, let's talk about Tradeify. Tradeify has straight to funded. There's consistency rules. There's rules to follow. They're very clear. It's very easy to figure out how to trade around those rules and make money. But they have straight to funded accounts, TPT, daily payouts. A lot of people are taking advantage of those daily payouts and getting paid out every single day by trading those accounts. Funding ticks. Again, funding ticks you can make a lot of money on if you're trading the Pro Plus accounts, which is the ones I just got. They're 50K Pro Plus accounts. I have 6 of them. I think that I can take a payout for like $30,000 or something after 5 or 7 days of trading. So there's pros and cons to every single prop firm out there. You just need to find a prop firm that fits in with your budget, that you can understand their rules, and that you can not complain about if you get denied a payout because you broke all their rules, right? Like, oh, I can't believe that I lost my account because da 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 da. Read all the rules, right? Read all the rules. I think, yeah, Apex gets a bad rap for the rules because people are just so complainy online, right? You're never going to see Randy online because they're not a social media person. You're never going to see Randy online because you don't follow people with small followings that are sitting there and like, hey, man, I got $80,000 paid out from Apex. You're never going to see them, but you will see these whiny, complaining little people who are just like, I got denied. And it's like, what were you doing? And then it's like, oh, well, one day I had NQ long, but the NQ micros were short. It was an accident. Or, oh, I made whatever. Anyway, whatever. You get it, right? You get it. What's the most broken rule on Apex? I could ask them. I have no idea. Why Top Steps start to email a trader about banning them from their platform? I have no idea. I know that they have like, what is it, a trader rehab program or something like that? I don't know. So find a prop firm that you can gel with and trade on them. Because the last thing that I want to see from people is like, oh, it's a scam. Nobody gets paid. That's ridiculous. Because that's just not the truth. That's not how this works at all. If you follow the rules, you will get paid. Straight up. So, there you have it. What is this? Richard Harris says, if you make 5K, Top Step is already emailing you saying they are watching you. Oh, the automated email. Goodness me. The rule where you can't DCA and get penalized for trying to break even, I'm good. Yeah, so there you go. If it doesn't fit in your current trading style, there's so many other prop firms to choose. You know? Last thing you want to do is if you know that you're going to be like one of the people who breaks that specific rule or whatever rule that a prop firm has, and then you're like, well, I'm just going to try it anyway. And then you go out and you complain. You're like, well, yep, they denied me. Just stop wasting your time. Pick a prop firm that, you know, works for you. Trader performance program if you have excessive XFA and combines within a certain time period. Oh, I've heard about this. They were going to call that, what was it? Not the cantaloupe rule. Oh gosh, not the strawberry. It was called the watermelon rule. The watermelon rule. That's what they were going to call that. So if you get put in the watermelon program, that's what the watermelon program. I heard about that exclusively on Top Step. For those that ride watermelons, that's what it was. Yes. People who buy hundreds and hundreds of accounts because they're psychos. Yeah, that rule is a little for me. Aaron, not my style. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Are we by the way, National, have we ever fact checked that RTW never mind. You know. There you go. There's what RTW actually stands for. Anyway, I crack myself up. There we go. Have you looked into Lucid? Never. No. They did reach out to me. Let's see. How long ago was this? Dude, I have an inbox that I just refuse to go back into where it's like, it's kind of like these people where I'm like, yeah, I sure, I'll get back to you on that. And then I never do. There was one prop firm that I almost worked with and they literally, when was this? May 23rd. May 23rd. But there's a couple prop firms that I talked to. There's one that I almost launched with and they just couldn't figure out their own platform to like get me on it. And I was like, dude, this is like, if you guys can't figure this out, like, give me a break. So I mean, maybe we'll try them in the future or something. You just pulled an RTW? No, not me. Got a Lotus Amira, super fun and more comfy than a 718. Nice. The Cayman GT4 is a really good track car. I've never owned one, but it's like a very affordable track car. What's up, Mike Z? How are you, buddy? Where can I go to see the positions of the options players for the indices? You could get an account with Schwab, put $100 in, and I think you get full access to Thinkorswim for if you put $100 in. Oh, dude, I get it. I get it because I erased my meta. I forgot about that. That was the best part. And it just looks like you're talking to nobody, like a crazy person. Best slot to kick off with on Yeet, guys? That's a loaded question, my friend. Did you put in code RIPS in your profile? Because that's the most important part, because then you get leaderboard points. Message of the day: learn each prop firm rules before you trade with them. Read the small print. 100%. You nailed it, Yolanda. Yeah, exactly. Wherever you want. Slot to kick off on. Try some of the Yeet originals. They have the best RTP. They're like all 99% RTP. $500 on Thinkorswim gets you data and all the jazz. Thank you. So it's $500. It used to be like $1. I swear it used to be $1 like 10 years ago. But nice if you want to scale it. Okay, I got you. Reading the rules explains the rules. Yes, indeed. GPT-5 has pretty good understanding of most of the prop firm rules if people are still struggling. Ooh. Well, there you go. So yeah, there you go. Anthony Amp. Check out Thinkorswim. That's probably going to be your best bet. Is Fidelity still free? I've never used Fidelity, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used Fidelity. Anything like data-wise, though, you have to have some skin in the game. Either you're paying a monthly fee for like options analytics, which is, how much is options analytics these days? Let's see. Options analytics. Are they still around? Oh, it's only through eSignal. Let's see. Are they still around? They are. Wow. Wow. I wonder how much they are. They were very expensive back in the day. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's kind of a little cheat code right there. It is $3,200 a year for analytics. They're not bad though. I mean, get a little extra juice there. Put 0 into Thinkorswim and still have the data. You were probably a grandfathered account. That's why. Porsche would be my car if I was a car dude. I prefer being driven in the backseat of my mom's Cadillac Escalade IQ. I thought she had a Maybach last time we were making up stories. I used Fidelity for a minute. I love them for long-term investments, but hated their trading platform. Got you. Never. I don't think I've ever used Fidelity. Doesn't ring a bell. Sometimes they run a special where you can do pass in one day. Most times 8 days. 8 days is so long, dude. It's 2 weeks of trading. It's crazy. Thank you for breaking that down. Regarding prop firms, I've received one payout from Apex 3000. Was just wondering how all these people are getting these huge payouts. Yeah, they're multiplying their leverage by utilizing more accounts and just using copy trading. For a lot of people, though, when they start copy trading, they see the numbers on the screen and their mind just goes, and it just goes out of pocket. So maybe if you can hide the rest of the accounts and just look at one account and just have it set to copy trade and just stay in your lane, maybe you could, like, you would have been able to get a $60,000 payout, right? If you were doing that on multiple accounts, 20 accounts. So there you go. I think Apex evals is 1 day, but once funded, it's 8 days. Isn't it? It's less now, isn't it? Isn't it like 7 days? I'm gonna look. I'm pretty sure it's 7 days for payout now. Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. Performance accounts, payout parameters. Oh, you're right. 8 trading days. My bad. My bad. It's 8 trading days. Whoopsie. I thought it was 7. Shows how much I know. If you want to keep getting payouts from Apex, make sure you screen recording your trades. Okay. Just got back to my desk. Did Rip say we can YOLO 20 packs? Yes, you can do whatever your heart desires. Also known as the watermelon strategy. Trading one contract copied across 20 is way easier than trading one account with 20 contracts in my mind. Hide the total accounts and don't watch the totals. Love that. Love that so much. Very good advice. People don't understand the power of making 200 a day with 5 accounts over a long period of time. It's unfortunate. It's true. And people would rather complain about they never pay. Bro, if you're sitting there and you're like literally trading, not like a crazy person, you trade like 1 contract or 2 contracts and you make $500 and you're just in the background multiplying that across 20 accounts and you're not paying attention to that and you just do that day in and day out and your profit target is $500, just watch what happens. Just watch. That's by definition, that is exactly the trader that Apex is looking for, by the way. Every conversation I've had with them, that's the exact trader they're looking for. Trades the same strategy day in and day out, has a similar profit target every single day, and just trades. Just locks it in. And just slaps those nuts right up against it. You see what I'm saying? Gurus, who was there to see it? Travis Parker. Nice, dude. You have some very weird fantasies, Richard Harris. It says $49.80 for a growth account. I thought it's $83 after the discount for the 50K Tradeify. 40% off though right now. 40% off. Rips, you posted dude who had 100K payout. Trading days was over 94 days for 20 accounts, like 70 days. It was 100K payout across 4 accounts. It was a $460,000 payout. So there you go. That was their 11th payout on those accounts, by the way. That was on 3 accounts. Note to self, buy more accounts. I mean, they're 80% off right now. They are either, the best sales they have are either 80% off or 90% off. So pick and choose your battles. Activation fee is $85 right now. That's where you're going to spend most of your money is on activation fees. So calculate how much you want to afford in activation fees. It's $85 per account. If you do 10 accounts, it's $850. So keep that in mind. You need 20 accounts, it's $1,700. Keep that cost in mind, because if you buy 20 accounts, 80% off, and then you're about to activate them, you're like, wait a second, I don't have $1,700. You see? All right, be right back. I'm going to get some more bubbles. Be right back. Do not go anywhere. Be right back. All right, we are back. Woo! Anyone else try funding ticks yet? Me? What do you mean? KCH, are you already in Clubhouse? I see that you redeemed a free month of Clubhouse. Are you already in Clubhouse? KCH. I'm on Yeet right now. Where do I use code RIPS when I deposit? Very easily. Right here. Just watch your kicks every day. All right, what's your name on Instagram or Twitter so I can send you the code for a free month? Right here is... where's the thing? So you go to your profile up here. You click profile, top right. Click your name, go to profile. Scroll down and put in the referral code right there. There you go. People on YouTube, their minds just got blown. They've never seen that before. What is that? Going all in the first hand today. I don't care. What do you mean? KCH, Instagram, K, Huisi. Let's see. Let me see if I can find you. Instagram, K, Huisi. All right, you do follow me, so I can send you a message. All right, there you go, buddy. Free month for you. Nice. There we go. Boom, done. Remember, if you're watching only on YouTube right now, the bad news for you is that we're probably going to be ending this. Well, it's time to end the stream now, but you're also not earning any channel points. You get free money basically for watching over on Kick. Anyway, it's been a lovely week of streaming here on YouTube. I hope you folks have a fantastic weekend out there. I will see you folks back on Monday. If you want to continue watching, we're in the same place we always are, over on Kick. I'll see you folks over there. Take care.